A persistent myth has shaped our view of a newborn's first moments. We're told that when they open their eyes, they see strictly in grayscale. It's an idea that assumes human biology boots up like an early 1950s television set, starting in a monochrome broadcast before eventually upgrading to color. While a newborn's vision is limited, a total inability to process color is not the actual problem. Assuming babies see in black and white misses the reality of the biological bottleneck occurring inside the newborn eye. So if the world isn't black and white, what exactly does a newborn perceive on day one? They perceive a highly desaturated visual field. Color is present, but it's stripped of its vividness and intensity. There is one notable exception to this blur. High-intensity colors, specifically bright red, manage to break through the visual noise. This creates a unique, high-contrast landscape where only the most vibrant red objects successfully command the newborn's attention. A newborn's world operates on a severely restricted biological bandwidth that prioritizes one extreme edge of the color spectrum. To understand why this happens, we have to look past the baby's perception and examine the physical anatomy of the eye at the exact moment of birth. Deep inside the retina are photoreceptors called cones, the hardware translating light into color. Newborns have a full set, but they are physically immature. This bottleneck limits the processing of complex wavelengths, allowing only the red wave to pass through. Because this signal transmission is so weak, it creates an effect in the infant's brain like a saturation dial being turned all the way down. This visual limitation is a temporary hardware maturity issue within the retina itself. But starting from week 1, those cone cells undergo continuous physical growth. By the 8-week mark, the cones reach their first major threshold of functional maturity. This timeline maps infant color processing. The red line starts strong. Exactly at 2 months, biological machinery becomes robust enough to distinguish red and green wavelengths. Development accelerates toward the 4-month mark, allowing the remaining wavelengths to successfully process. At 4 months, a sensory leap occurs. The fully matured cones provide access to the rest of the visual spectrum, bringing perception incredibly close to adult vision. Within just 120 days, the eye systematically upgrades its own hardware, transitioning from a localized red focus to full color bandwidth. There is one final biological caveat. While the underlying architecture of color vision is entirely online at 4 months, the colors still lack the absolute vividness of an adult's perception. Yet compared to the grayscale void we usually imagine, this newly achieved state is fully operational and vibrant. Moving past the grayscale misconception redefines how we perceive a newborn's cognitive engagement with their environment. Those first 4 months are an active, daily discovery of an increasingly saturated environment, a moment of wonder. From day 1, a newborn is actively participating in a dynamic biological awakening, watching their world literally blossom into vibrant color.